Engineer LD Alparo, back provisional member, Engineer Ivan C. Coti Jimenez, back provisional member and user for civil works. Good morning. To the back technical working group headed by Engineer Ronald P. Abakahin, all the back secretariat headed by Engineer Maria Irma F. Oti, to all the observers and prospective leaders, all the viewers watching over the Facebook page of the Bids and Awards Committee of Zamboanga Norte Second District Engineering Office. Good morning. We would like to request Mr. Rosier Morales Jr., Back Secretariat, to have a roll call with the agenda of today's procurement activity.
Good morning to everyone and all the viewers live. Today's rebate temperance for contract ID number 24JC 0023, 0024, 0025, and 0026. Before we proceed, please acknowledge as I call your name. Start with our backer person, Engineer Sarah.
Present.
Our vice backer person, Engineer Satulvi of Tulwanan. Members, Engineer Almar Acevedo.
Present.
Engineer Emilixi Alfaro. The end user, Engineer Ivan David. Also from technical working group headed by Engineer Rondel Abakahin. Members, Engineer Janice Tormis, Engineer Christine Carayon, Architect Cristito Ongkasan, from the back secretariat, and they are Premium Pad, Indra Moya, we have here Miss Leia May Cabale from Backside also, Miss Rochelle Garzola, and yours truly, your building. From the observers, effective leaders, they're duly notified of failed to attend. Hopefully, they're viewing online. And the chair, the members present established we will now proceed this briefing conference.
Thank you, Sir Joe. The present back members constitute quorum. I would like to declare today's private conference to order. We would like to request Architect Cristito Bongkasan of the Planning and Design section for the presentation of the basic contract data for contract ID number 24GZ 0023.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
I have one project to discuss and explain to you on this private conference. Project title or contract name or contract ID number 24BC 0023, contract name. Construction of multi-purpose building, Lawagan, Intellectual, Sitio, Pasto, Barangay Caluan, Sindangan. Folder nga Caluan.
Wala ko. Kano sa mga kapit sa lang?
Oh, but to that file,
That's fine. Bayo mo, pudak. Sige. Ini?
pagkakagay na pagkakagay sa tuloy. May ito pa tayo.
Wala man, sir.
Sige, isa pan pag balik na sa tutanan nila sa POP. Then,
Hindi mo ako. Hindi mo ako. Buat ko muna natitik.
let's
I-check sa nakakakuat.
Kani sir. Wala man utok ko.
Is mawak na nito kan. Malaki kan.
Mama timbak mo.
Wala na convert with iPhone. Kan dili tumatong na PDF ya.
Wala. Wala ko natagka sa nangyayin basihan. Ito siya.
May display na itong mali mo today.
Kani.
Ano sir?
I-recon ko lang. Makin na lang.
Yeah, sir.
Mana sa sir?
Sige, sige.
Bro, this is the perspective of the management view of the country. So actually, as to funds or appropriation of this project, we have only main structure that 20 to 18 building. So as requested by the end user, they requested a plan for stage and VCRs. But actually, as to funds or for the appropriation of this project, we concentrate only the main building, the 10 by 20 multi-purpose building. Can be land site there. So in the actual side of the project, in the right corner, there is a one-story system school building, and in the left part we have existing school building one story, but portion that naikot sa atong 20 is for demolition. Since this one room school building, mga wanang native ang iyang mga indigenous ang iyang mga saning mysterious nga build aning building. So pwede ra mo na. So we have the proposed management nato nga main structure nato, so we have the proposed figure as requested by the engineer. Kindly sa Lord na to Ron. So, nakaroon na ito ang iyang 2020 at the main structure, and we have a secondary structure na itong the conform divisions. So, sa ito ang cross section, kita na nato ito ang stage with the division na ito ron. Elevation, so makita na ito ron diya ang ato ang elevation na ito sa kuwan yung stage na 1.20 and we have the 0.30 sa yung ground floor finish floor line. So actually the requested, the in-user requested nga ato ang elevation sa flooring to elevate to 7.6, but since the distance or the road to be passed nato from the highway to the side, diligid maayo ato ang kalsada. Especially sa iyang junction nga almost 3 kilometers to the project site nga napikigil kung nag-contract kung during rainy days magpuangyod sa kayo kita ko ang pagahan sa itong magyari. So, in order to accumulate sa hauling expenses, so na-reduce nato ang ato ang elevation sa itong finished floor line from 0.70 to 0.30 only to save the materials para i-increase nato nga sa ato ang hauling expenses. So, sige, sikpang papanood.
So, nasa tuwang roofing plan, the primary building structure, the atong secondary structure, we use sa atong roofing materials is about 0.27 27 ang thickness using rib type roofing sheets. The next one. So sa tuwang structural, we have also the construction notes, then the design criteria, we have the foundation plan, please foundation plan, around the kanang stainless na to. Since most of the plastics we use the angle bars or steel bars, so we have the steel notes and the fabrication contractor notes prior to fabrication. Okay, next. We have also the welded joints standard symbols. The para sa steel process na itong prediction. Then we have the details. We have the ground detail and the 6B structural detail. Next. We have the foundation plan showing the main structure 10 by 20 and the secondary structure na to 6 and also the stairs. We have the rope framing plan. Say kung na to cross bracing. Then we have also the details of the sagrad. Okay, next. We have collection details from detail 1, the apex line or the apex part, and we have also the cross to beam or column connection detail, the detail 2. Then we have also some details of the joints of our passage, detail 3 and detail 4. So we have also the rock beam framing plan. Gamit ang beam, rock beam with the concrete, reinforced concrete beam. Not atong slab, so reinforced concrete rock beam. So next, please. We have also the electrical plan. And we included also the planning plan as to plan atong we include the states or the CRs. So next, planning plan. Then in our septic vault detail or septic vault plan, we we use the 3 compartments or chambers as required by the National Plumbing Code. Ang sa una nato is only 2 chamber, the district chamber and leaching chamber. So karon we tulo na gyud sa planning code ang ilang chamber. So ato jong gamit nato ang 3 chambers. So prosita sa ato ang program of works. First page, ang power. So, scope of work. Maybe not. So, ang atong location ritani. So the purpose for this project nga magamit nilang during graduation or ini nga doon sa interior na o kanang sa doon sa meeting dili na po sila makapasa. So You can use also this for kuwan ka ng mga inside nga sports. So, ang ato ang scope of work, we have to removal of existing structures, including na itong nulay murag plan box nila at the right side sa ilang existing building. So, and also katong ilang mga itong indigenous materials nga ilang gamit sa one room. So, katong one room, at the left side of the building, totally ma-remove dito siya. So, kung na tayo flooring, ramps na yan, the steps with handles, then building works na the stairs. So, this project is only the 10 by 20 main structure na to. Wala gyud na appeal ang ato ang stage and CRs. So, totally without fascia, board, printing works, the for mason and concrete, and also the electrical works. And of course, wala gyud tayo plumbing. I think that's all, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Architect Cristito Bungkasan of the Planning and Design section for all those information. So to continue, we would like to request Engineer Ronald P. Abakahin, the head of the Highway Design Unit of the Planning and Design section, to present to us the basic contract data of 24JC 0024, 24JC 0025, and 24JC 0026.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
So for contract ID number 024JC 0024, construction of concrete road, construction of road, Katipunan, Zamboanga del Norte. Ito is construction of concrete road located at Katipunan, Zamboanga del Norte with an ABC of 5,940,000 and a contract duration of 54 calendar days with 8 predetermined calendar days. So for this project, okay. So for this project, the typical section is composed of 2-lane road with a minimum width of 2.5 for each lane, and we have also a shoulder of 1 meter. So for the PCCP, the thickness of the PCCP is 200 mm with a 200 mm aggregate sub-base course underneath. And then, so this is the typical sections of the typical joint details of the PCCP. Okay. So for the next project, 24JC 0025, construction of concrete road, junction, 3,003 steps to Linabo Peak leading to Tulwanan Village, Old Town site, Zamboanga del Norte. So it is located at Tipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. It is a construction of concrete road with an ABC of 9,800,000 with 63 calendar days and 8 predetermined days. So this is the typical section of this project. So actually this is in continuation of the 2022 released nga project. So since this is a convergence project with the DOT, so the typical section is composed of 2-lane concrete road with a minimum width of 3.05 for each lane. Thickness of the PCCP is 230 mm, and then for the underlying course, the aggregate sub-base course, it has a thickness of 300 mm, and then for the shoulder, it has a minimum of 1.5 meter shoulder with a 150 mm thick gravel course for the shoulder. Side slope is 1.5:1 for cut or for fill, and then for cut it is 1:1. They provide slope branding for every cut sections. Okay. So for the last project, 24GC0026, construction of road slope protection structure, Sindangan Siayan, Dumingag Mahayag Road, Sindangan Siayan section from 1925 to 80 to 1925 610. So it is located at Siayan, Zamboanga del Norte. So this project is a construction of road slope protection structure, particularly a revetment with an approved budget for the contract of 32,340,000 and has a contract duration of 197 calendar days with 25 predetermined days. So this is the location of the project, no? From 1925 to 80 to 1925 610. For the typical section, this is the typical section of this project. So it is a revetment type slope protection structure, which also acts as a flood control structure. So it has a foundation of 6 meter. No, it's 9 meters. Concrete sheet pile. So this is not 6 meters. And then it has a pile cap of 500 by 600 pile cap. It is a structural concrete. And also the revetment or the slope protection is a structural concrete. And then for the land side, we have here a foundation which is a Zocalo type 600 by 150 with a stone masonry behind the Zocalo 300 in thickness. Okay. So we are using here for the foundation the typical U-type sheet pile of 9 meters in length. Okay, so those are the basic contact data for the three projects, 24JC0024, 24JC0025, and 24JC0026, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Abakahin, for all those information. Moving on, we would like to request Engineer Ronrin Abakahin, the head of the Technical Working Group, for the discussion on the requirements of the bidding documents and the documents to be submitted by the bidders for the technical and financial components of the bid.
Hey, good morning again, everyone. Especially to our chairman, Ma'am Charity Religiosa. So we have here the technical requirement or the documental requirements or the documents composing the bid proposal of the contractor. Our bid proposal is composed of two components. The first one is technical, and then the second one is the financial component. The technical component is also composed of the technical proposal and then the eligibility requirement. For the eligibility requirement, so our prospective bidder is encouraged to enroll in the CWA using the you are encouraged to enroll in the CWA at the Philippines Procurement Service, no? Fifth floor of the PWS building, Unipacio Type area, Manila. To enroll, we require you to accomplish the CCASI together with the list of annexes for the ESI as the supporting document. So you can enroll anytime, regardless if you are interested in bidding a particular project or not. So this is very beneficial during the eligibility checking, because during the eligibility checking, we'll be using will be electronically check your eligibility using the DPWH contractor profile eligibility process or the CPEP. Okay, for these projects, the four projects, these are the required minimum pickup license, no? For 24JC0024, 24JC0024, and 24JC0025, and 24JC0026. These are the pickup license qualification, general building for contract ID 23, and for 25 to 25, 24, 25, and 26, general engineering roads. So these are the required size range for contract ID 23, small b. The same for contract ID 24 and 25, small b. But for contract ID number 26, medium A. Now, for our technical component, these are the documents that are composing the technical documents. The first one is the valid and updated field chips registration certificate. So by submitting these documents, the following documents shall not be submitted anymore. The registration certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, pickup license, and then the audited financial statement. Okay? So another document that we will be submitting is the statement of prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. So by submitting this document, we will be using Annex O of the CCASI, including the following documents listed in the screens. So if you are already enrolled in the CWA and maintains an updated profile, so these documents shall not be submitted anymore. Okay. Same for our third document, the statement of bidder single largest completed contract. We will be using Annex N of CCASI together with the following document listed in the Annex N of the CCASI. So these are documents that you can see here in the screens. And again, same with the second document. If you are already enrolled in CWA and maintains an updated profile, you may not submit these documents anymore. Okay. So these are the major similar categories of work for the following projects. For item contact ID number 23, BICW PLC or building construction without piles, low rise concrete frame. And for the remaining three projects, contact ID 24, 25, 26, roads construction PCCP. Again, for the similar categories of these major categories, just refer to the bidding documents. It is stated there the similar categories of work. So in order for your project to be accepted as singular complete contract, you must have at least 50% of the ABC of a contract which has the following categories or similar categories of work. Okay. Another document is special pickup license. This will only be submitted if you are undergoing a joint venture. The fifth document is the original copy of the bid security. We have here different forms of the bid security as you can see in the screens. So just take note of the prescribed form, the amount, and then the following remarks, no, for it to be valid. So another document is the project requirement documents, which is composed of the organizational chart. We'll be using the form number 13 for infra projects. Okay, so this form shall indicate the key personnel required in the bid data sheet clause 10.4. Another project requirement document is the list of contractors' key personnel. We'll be using form number 14 with the following supporting documents. Number 1, the curriculum vitae for personnel with experience data, notarized affidavits of commitment to work for personnel, photocopy of valid PRC license, and photocopy of valid certificate of accreditation and or training. So these are the required list of contractors' key personnel for the 4 projects. 1 project manager with the following minimum years of similar experience of 3 years, minimum years of total experience 5 years. Then for project engineer, at least DPWH accredited project engineer 1. This is in accordance with the requirement of DO 94 series of 2020. For materials engineer 1, at least DPWH accredited materials engineer 1. This is in accordance again with DO 98 series of 2016. 1 safety officer in compliance with the DOLE, no? DOLE Department Order, I think it's 135 or 235. So it shall have a accreditation of safety officer 3. And then first aider, and again, DOLE accredited first aider and for foreman, 1 foreman with a minimum similar experience of 3 years and total experience of 5 years. So if you are submitting a project engineer, accredited project engineer, just take note of the limits of assignment based on DO 94 series of 2020 for BE1 and for ME1 DO 98 series of 2016. For you to pass during the post qualification, no, your key personnel should not go beyond their limits of assignment. Okay. Another thing to consider is that no personnel should be assigned to more than one key position. Okay? Since all key positions require a full-time key personnel. Another document required is for project requirements, the list of contractors, major construction and materials testing equipment. So we'll be using form number 15. And these are the following supporting documents for own, copies of sales invoice, deed of sale, certificate of ownership and registration, certificate from the TO, or lease equipment, certification from the lessor that the equipment unit shall be available for the contract, and for under purchase agreement, certification from the vendors that the equipment unit shall be available for the contract once awarded. Okay. So for the minimum required construction equipment, just refer to the bidding documents. Okay. For the laboratory or material testing equipment, kindly refer to DO number 11 series of 2017 because the minimum material testing equipment is based on the pickup license registration of the bidder, and it is per contractor, meaning you can use it several ongoing projects. Okay. Last document for technical documents or technical component is the omnibus sworn statement using form number 16. Take note, it is composed of 10 statements. Now, there is an additional supporting document for this document, no, yung omnibus sworn statement. This document is only submitted for corporations, partnership, or cooperative. The original notarized secretary's certificate. Okay? But for joint venture, you may submit original special power of attorney of all members of joint venture, giving full power and authority to each officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. So don't forget these supporting documents for corporation and joint ventures. Now, for sole proprietorship, no need to attach such documents. Okay? For financial documents under the technical proposal, so the NFCC. So again, the NFCC should be current assets minus current liabilities times 15 minus the value of all outstanding and completed portion of the project under ongoing contracts or including awarded contracts not yet started, but coincide the contract to be bid. Okay? So in determining your NFCC, we'll be using the DPW's contractor profiles eligibility process or the CM. Okay, this is for your class B, joint ventures only. Duly signed joint venture agreement. Okay, for the financial component, so these are the documents for the financial component. The first one is the financial bid form using form number 9, DPW's form number 9, infra 9. Another thing to take note is that we should sign each and every page of the bid form, including the bill of quantities. Okay. In item E, you should specify the percent of performance security that you will be giving. No, take note of this table for the different forms of performance security. Another document is the bill of quantities. Take note that our bill of quantities is composed of two portions. Number one is the BOQ itself using form number 17, and then the bid price summary, which is using form number 18. And it should be signed each and every page. And for the BOQ, you should indicate the subtotal for each page. Okay, and another one is detailed estimate. No particular form, but you shall include a summary sheet indicating the unit price of construction materials, labor rates, equipment rentals used in coming up with the bids. And the last one is the cash flow by quarter using form number 9. It shall be based on the duration of the procurement project. So those are the documents comprising our bid proposal, the technical component, including the eligibility requirement, and then the financial. Well, that's all, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Ronald P. Abakangen, the head of the BAC Technical Working Group. We would like to request IBAC Secretariat to read to us the place and deadline of submission and the receipt of bids and the opening of bids.
Yes, to protect the bidders, the deadline for submission and receipt of bids and the bid opening shall be on December 20, 2022 at exactly 10 a.m. at Procurement Unit dito ulit sa Zamboanga del Norte, 2nd District Engineering Office, Picolog City.
Thank you, Sir Joe. Since all the agenda at hand are already presented and discussed, any motion for adjournment?
I move to close this public conference.
It has been moved and seconded. Today's private conference is hereby adjourned.